Ready.
And Ms. Hill, you're saving this, correct?
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube. Mhm.
Okay. Good.
All right, I think we are live. It says this meeting is being live streamed. So we hit got it. And we are now live.
Ready.
And Ms. Hill, you're saving this, correct?
Yes,
It'll be on YouTube.
it's on YouTube.
Okay. Good.
All right, I think we are live. It says
I don't see it. Oh, no. Yep. Okay. So we have two people watching us, me and someone else. Let me go on.
Miss Porty. Hi, Miss Porty. You can go ahead and start. Even if all of our parents aren't on the YouTube, we're gonna put it on the website. So we're good to go ahead and start. I'm gonna throw it over to you.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to our virtual annual Title I meeting. We will begin by introducing ourselves. On the call, I am Miss Porty. I will be serving as one of the parent liaisons for this year with Title I and family and parent engagement.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lisa Hill, proud principal at Crawford Lawn Middle School. Thank you so much for joining us for our 2021-22 virtual Title I parent and family engagement. Thank you and welcome.
All right. So we are glad for everyone who is here on the call. Again, welcome again. We'll just be going over a couple of things. And we'll begin with our talking about Google Classroom and how we'll be using that to inform everyone and how to use Google Classroom.
Hola, me llamo Señora Deonice. My name is Ms. Deonice, and I'm going to be speaking for the Spanish community of our school. And estoy hablando por la comunidad de las familias hispanohablantes. Bienvenidos, estamos felices que están aquí y vamos a averiguar los detalles del Google Classroom y cómo usamos en las clases este año. Y si tienen preguntas, por favor, ponen sus preguntas en el chat. Gracias. Para seguir, se colocará un enlace en el cuadro de chat para iniciar sesión. Las preguntas de que vamos a hablar son: ¿qué es el título 1? ¿Qué significa ser una escuela de título 1? Discutir el presupuesto escolar. Esto se va a hacer la directora Lisa Hill. Planes de participación de la escuela y los padres. Y acuerdo entre la escuela y los padres. Derecho de los padres a saber. Pregunta y respuesta y encuesta para padres.
Okay, so our agenda for today, I will place a link in the chat box for our sign-in. We'll be going over what is Title I, and what does it mean to be a Title I school. We'll also discuss the school budget, school and parent engagement plan, the school and parent compact, the parent rights to know. We'll have question and answers and a parent survey at the end. All right, Ms. Deonice or Ms. Hill, what is Title I?
I will go ahead and jump in. So what is Title I? Title I is the largest federal aid program for public schools in the United States. Title I is designed to support state and local schools reform efforts tied to the challenging state of academic standards to improving teaching and learning for students. Title I programs must be based on effective means of improving student achievement and include strategies to support parent and family engagement. So what does it mean to be a Title I school? So I'm going to read it and then I'm just going to put it in user-friendly language because it's a lot of words here. So being a Title I school means receiving federal funding, Title I dollars to supplement, not supplant, but supplement the school's existing budgets. These dollars are used for identifying students experiencing academic difficulties and providing timely assistance to help these students meet the state challenging content standards. Also, Title I funds are used for purchasing supplemental staff, programs, materials, and supplies. Title I funds are used to conduct parental involvement meetings, trainings, and activities, which we're excited about starting back again this year after the COVID pandemic. And also, Title I funds are used to recruit, hire, and retain highly qualified teachers. Being a Title I school also means making sure we have parental involvement and that parents know their rights. So, yeah, you can, yeah. So in a nutshell, before we look at the actual budget, being a Title I school is based off of poverty, and we know that sometimes challenges come based off that are related to poverty. And what Title I funds are used for is to help go over and beyond. And there's a difference in supplanting and supplementing. So Title I funds are on top of what the district does. It is not in alignment with the district. It gives us additional funds to go over and beyond what the district pays for. So for us here at Long Middle School, and we'll see a breakdown in a few slides, we utilize the Title I funds to help with additional staff, purchase online programs. It's also used for supplies. When we were doing field trips, which hopefully we can resume in January, it can be used for field trips and any experiences that help close the gap, the academic gap. So one thing about Atlanta Public Schools has what they call a consolidated approach to our budget. What that means is that they take Title I funds and various sources of funds and they put it into one pot. However, you can go back one. However, we know, and you'll see on the next slide, how much is clearly designated as Title I funds. So with Long Middle School, our FY 2022, which is our current year, the allocations are based off of the number of students that we have or were projected to have. So we were projected to have 753 students this school year, and which was a change of enrollment from last year of about 67 students. I will tell you our current enrollment is 718 students as of today. And gradually, as students are still coming in, that enrollment is increasing each day. However, you will see here, and I'm not going to read every line, you see if you come down to how with the total weight where it says base per pupil, the average weight is that per pupil we have received from various sources, Title I include, we have received $4,445 dollars per student. And you can see what that allocation actually equates to. On top of that, based off of the formula that APS utilizes to fund schools, for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, you see our total populations there. That was the projected populations at each grade level. We did receive a few extra dollars, and it's a weight of 0.03, which equates to $32,000 roughly, for students, 6th grade students coming in. And that's because data shows that transitional grades, so going from 5th to 6th, as well as from 8th to 9th, additional funds are needed to help with that transition. Normally, we utilize those funds during the summer to help with a bridge program. Also, if you see, we have a poverty index. We did receive additional funding for poverty right now based off of government assistance that's actually documented. 625 students were projected to have received additional funds for, which is 0.5. So they gave us almost $1 million, actually almost $1.5 million based off our poverty to help go over and beyond our funding. A lot of this here at Long Middle School, we really utilize our funds to add additional positions to make sure that we could reduce our class size. So we can go to the next slide. And on this slide, you actually see in the pot, you can clearly see here how much Title I funds we received. So it was projected for this year that we received $523,125 from Title I. Initially, they held back because this was a projection from last year. And it all depends on what your actual enrollment. And last year, they held back roughly $78,000. Because we were under our projection, that gap was actually that holdback. That gap in funding was actually absorbed by our CARES Act funds. And then you see for family engagement, they give us $15,000 for Title I family engagement. We are back in the building, so we are trying to be creative in what parent engagement looks like. So I'm excited that this year we're actually doing a team approach to our to family and parent engagement. So we're really excited that we have a dynamic team that will be really focusing on family and parent engagement. Also, if we go to the next slide, it will show a breakdown. So this shows a breakdown of how we spent and are spending our funds. So the first thing is instruction. Instruction includes personnel. That's where the majority of funding goes for instruction. And we really, on each grade level, we now have 3 teams of 4 teachers. Prior to this past year, we had 2 teams of 4 teachers. That means our class size used to run about 30 to 32. And it was really crowded. And you can only imagine it's hard to identify individual students' needs as well as address their needs when the class sizes are so big. So we intentionally took funds, including the Title I funds, to fund additional teachers to reduce class sizes. Our class sizes right now range from anywhere from 15 to about 22 to 25, depending on the grade level. Also pupil services, those are things such as, what's one? Like we, and I smile about this one. This is one, for instance, we did not anticipate coming back in the building and not having water fountains. So there's some things such as students may need water bottles or some basic services. Also under this one, we brought back communities in schools, which is a partnership that we have to pay for. But they actually put a person full-time in our school to help support the entire family, as well as scholars, and help remove any barriers that students and families may have that impede academic success. So that's a contract. So normally with pupil services is anything to help remove barriers from students learning. Also, improvement of instructional services. We have funds there. We are anticipating some professional learning opportunities such as conferences, as well as classes for our staff members. We really want to do that in January because things will start opening back up for us to be able to bring people in or go to their conferences. For instructional staff trainings, it was roughly about $10,000 there. For educational media services, so we do have a full-time media specialist. I know a lot of schools have done away with media specialists, but we do have a full-time media specialist. That is critical to us because reading is key. And our media specialist also, she's just not in the library, but she also helps bridge that gap with the digital literacy as well. And then school administration, that's just for us as school administrators. That's not for trips or anything. That helps to fund salaries as well as additional resources that administrators need, and also training. Maintenance and operations, that's just things to keep us going every day. Transportation, I will tell you, we just recently did a budget amendment because our after school program actually lost funding. And we had to move some funds from pupil services over to transportation to support our scholars in having transportation from after school. So on the next slide, I think it's maybe one more slide. All right, so this just breaks down the previous slide and shows you where the majority of our funds are going. So Title I, all of our funds, the majority of where it's going is to instruction. That's purchasing additional programs. And now that we are in the building, we are identifying some additional programs that we may have to purchase to help close the gap and extend learning outside of the classroom. So that's a little bit about our budget as well as Title I. The key thing to remember is that Title I, it actually supplements and it goes over and beyond what the district has to give us. It just provides additional resources for our scholars. So we are a Title I school. Parent engagement is really big. We know we're coming back from the pandemic, but we really want to focus a lot of our funds and times towards engaging our parents and our families. So thank you so much. And I'm going to give it over to the next person.
Okay, that'll be Ms. Dionese.
I apologize. I'm getting unfamiliar with Zoom and having to unmute myself. So I had started talking. Thank you, Ms. Mayfield.
Yes,
So as Ms. Hill was just saying, we are focusing on parent and family engagement more now because we're back in the building. We want to see all of us working together for our students, and parent and family engagement is an ongoing process that increases active participation, communication, and collaboration between parents, schools, and communities with the goal of educating the whole child to ensure student achievement and success. Because we all know that when we work together, the kids do better. District parent and family engagement statement. The statement establishes Atlanta Public Schools expectations and objectives for meaningful parent and family engagement, and describes how the district will implement a number of specific parent and family engagement activities, and it is incorporated into the LEA's plan submitted to the Georgia Department of Education. This is a very important part of operating the school for the kids. Ms. Mayfield, do I continue? Okay.
Hold on.
The,
One
for,
second, Dale, niece.
yes. 2021-22 School Parent Family Engagement Plan. The school level parent engagement plan establishes the school's expectations for parental involvement and describes how the school will implement a number of specific parental involvement activities. The school level parent engagement plan has several components that must be clearly defined for parents and families. What is Title I, which we talked about a little bit earlier? Ms. Hill tried to make that really clear. What is parent engagement? That's something we need to delve into. What is the school's plan for shared student achievement? How will parents be included and engaged? And what are the district's goals? What are the school's academic goals? What opportunities will the school offer to build parent and staff capacity?
Hello, I am Miss Kennedy. I am also a part of the Student and Parent Engagement Committee and the 2021 Parent School Compact, School Parent Compact outlines how the parents, the entire school staff, and the students will share the responsibility for improved student academic achievement, as well as describes how the school and parents will build and develop a partnership that will help children achieve the state's high standards. You, as Title I parents, have the right to be involved in the development of the home school compacts. Compacts are readily available in English and Spanish. The school and parents will build and develop a partnership that will help children achieve the state's high standards.
Hello, everyone. I am Mrs. Belle McKenzie, and I am the 6th grade representative on the family engagement team. And these are your parent rights to know. So as a parent of a student in a Title I school, you have the right to know the professional qualifications of the classroom teachers and assistants who instruct your child. The federal law, No Child Left Behind, allows you to ask for this information from your school's principal. You can contact the principal in writing if you would like to receive this information. The information will be provided to you within 1 week of your written request. So what are your parent rights? No Child Left Behind allows parents the right to request the qualification of your child's teacher and to also be notified if your child is taught for more than 4 consecutive weeks by a teacher who is not highly qualified.
All right, thank you, everyone. Are there any questions and feedback at this time? We do have some platforms that we use in order to get information out to our parents. We have a mass communication system that we use, which is the Remind app. If you have not downloaded that already, please comment in the chat and we can kind of send you a link to get that started. You can also access Infinite Campus via the parent portal. On there, you can check your students' grades. You can communicate with teachers. I know some teachers actually send out messages about student performance within that platform. So you can also put a comment in the chat if you have any questions about logging into the parent portal as well, so we can help you get started. And
Do we have any questions in the chat on the other side, Mayfield?
No, we do not. And at this time, I'm going to get ready to drop the parent survey. And also we'll have that survey up front for our parents as they come through to make sure we're keeping in that communication piece.
Okay.
Ms. Porti, do you want to show them our email addresses just in case any parent would like to contact us?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So we have, maybe you guys will take a picture of it. Ms. Belle McKenzie, she will be the 6th grade representative as stated. I'm Ms. Porti, I will be the 7th grade representative. We have Ms. Kennedy for 8th grade and Ms. Dionese for our connections representative.
And at this time, if we do not have any additional questions for Ms. Hill or the committee, we will conclude the meeting.
I just, one
just-
thing real
Yes,
fast.
ma'am.
I just want to say to our parents who joined, thank you for joining. For anyone that's viewing this video, please know that we are shifting what family engagement and parent engagement looks like. So please reach out to us here at the school. We have a team approach so that we have multiple people here to assist. And we want your feedback and input so that we can tailor our parental and family engagement to the needs, the true needs of our scholars as well as our community. So please contact us, reach out to the school, and give us your feedback on items and topics that you would like to engage in with the staff. So just know we here at Long Middle School, the entire team under family engagement, we're here to support you. So please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you, Ms. Mayfield.
Okay, well, at this time, I will allow Ms. Hill to conclude the meeting. And again, these are our contact informations. We'll have this information at the front desk as well, along with the parent survey. Okay, Ms. Hill, did you have anything else?
No, I just want to thank the team. Great job, team. And everyone, she did not introduce herself. This is Kathy Mayfield, our school business manager. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate.
Reach out to me.
Reach out to Ms. Mayfield. So thank you, team. I'm excited about this school year. Great job.
Parents, look forward to our next event coming up. I believe it'll be coming up in November. So look forward to something exciting and family engagement.
Yay.